Hernandez Govan made his first court appearance since his co-defendant, Justin Johnson, was found guilty of the murder of Adolph Thornton Jr., also known as Young Dolph. During Johnson's trial, there were explosive allegations made against Govan, claiming he helped orchestrate the $100,000 hit, allegedly ordered by Anthony Big Jook Mims. And even
checking in on AHumbleSoul, we checking back in, man. Hit that like and that subscribe, man. You know, if you messing with the content, wanted to put something up, man, providing an update on this whole Young Dolph situation. Hernandez Govan, somebody who's been off the radar for a minute, man, has a trial date set for March of 2025. He appeared in court for the first time in a while, and the judge let him know that his trial date is set for March 10th, 2025. But he actually has until late November of 2024 to enter a plea deal. He's allegedly the person who ordered the hit on Young Dolph back in 2021. You know, Dolph was murdered while he was in Memphis, man, to give back during the Thanksgiving holiday.
Had either you called him or he called you or anything like this?
He called me the first time I missed the call. Then he called me back, I answered. He was telling me basically they were pulling up because we already knew what was going on.
When you say you already knew what was going on, you already knew that this is about?
Yeah, because we knew they were doing a turkey drive, so we was actually on our way to Westwood.
Had you and Justin talked about this particular day before?
Like, nah, not the specific day. Like, we just knew that it was turkey drive going every day that week.
Okay. You knew that, is it fair to say you knew Dolph was involved in these turkey drives this week before Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we didn't know we were going to catch him, but we knew he did his artist. You know, everybody had a hit on the hit. Everybody had a price on the hits.
From Jook?
Yeah, from Jook.
One of those guys, Justin Johnson, also known by his rap name, Straight Drop, he was found guilty for Dolph's murder during trial in September of 2024. And he was sentenced to life in prison for the first-degree murder charge alone. And he's also due back in court to be sentenced for the additional charges that he's facing, you know, being a felon in possession of a firearm and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. And, you know, Hernandez Govan is somebody who is linked to, you know, Straight Drop, as well as the other shooter, Cornelius Smith. He's linked to both of them, and he's also reportedly linked to Big Jook, you know. But he's the only one who received a bond out of the three, from what I understand, or at least he was the only one who made bond out of the three main people. Obviously, you know, Big Jook, he was murdered in January of 2024, but it said if he was alive, obviously he would be brought in on this case as well. But, you know, Hernandez Govan, back in May of 2023, he made bond, man, a $90K bond. They said it one day, and I believe he made it hours later, if I'm not mistaken, and was let out. And since then, he's actually been caught up in a couple of situations, from doing an interview to being pulled over for riding on a suspended license, having no driver's license, as well as even stalking. He has like a stalking charge too, but they've still been super lenient with him.
The man alleged to be the mastermind behind the killing of popular Memphis rapper Young Dolph in 2021 spent a few minutes behind bars Sunday in DeSoto County. Hernandez Govan has been charged with various driving violations and also stalking.
To the Sunday night arrest of Hernandez Govan by South Haven police. He was charged for driving with a suspended license and having an improperly mounted license plate. Was also booked on a DeSoto County warrant from 2019 for misdemeanor stalking and harassment. He bonded out of jail Monday. Govan.
During Straight Drop's trial, it was revealed by his attorney that Hernandez Govan is reportedly somebody who's been providing information to law enforcement.
And to be clear, as you heard about Hernandez Govan, he was cooperating in this investigation. He met with law enforcement on at least 2 occasions pursuant to a proffer agreement, which meant he was allowed to go in and give information and not have his words used against him later.
Straight Drop's attorney said that Govan met with law enforcement multiple times to share information, so he can receive some type of leniency in his situation. Pretty much him sitting down to provide information about the case and just being truthful about his part, the part he played, and what he knows about everything, so they could possibly hit him with a reduced sentence, man, or some type of immunity, because if not, he could be hit with a life sentence potentially. But that was revealed during Straight Drop's trial, and Hernandez Govan was actually said to be one of the people who was going to take the stand, but he never appeared in court. He never testified. He's pretty much just been, out free. I imagine getting prepared for his trial, man, unless he decides to take a plea. But it came out during Straight Drop's trial that Hernandez Govan was somebody who was like a negotiator for Straight Drop in his music career, that he had ties to Big Jook and CMG, and that he was reportedly gonna see if he can bring, Straight Drop over to CMG and make him one of their next artists, man. He can get some major exposure for his music because he was an aspiring artist. It was also said that Hernandez Govan was a drug dealer, and that Cornelius Smith bought pills from him regularly, and that when Hernandez Govan solicited him for the hit on Dolph, that he actually decided to take it because he wanted to not only feed his family but feed his habit, because he was addicted to pills at the time. Straight Drop, on the other hand, it said that he was under the impression that he would get a deal and that he was going to walk away with $40,000. Cornelius Smith was supposedly going to walk away with $40,000, and they both were going to give Govan $10,000, which equals $100K altogether. And it's alleged that Big Jook was the person who was providing the paper. But yeah, Hernandez Govan, man, he appeared in court, and it's looking like right now that he's going to take his case to trial. But yeah, it was said that he allegedly met with law enforcement on multiple occasions to share information and see if he could get some type of leniency in his case, man. But he actually revealed that he had the same attorney Lil Durk and King Von used when they got caught up in an attempted murder case in Atlanta. Hernandez Govan revealed that he was looking for an attorney like that was a fighter. We'll continue to follow the case, man, follow everything regarding this Young Dolph situation, man. RIP to Young Dolph. It's an unfortunate situation all the way around. But yeah, man, if you're not already tapped in, subscribe to the channel. ASAP is greatly appreciated. Hit the like button if you mess with the content. Until next time, I'ma holler at y'all, man. 100.